Good afternoon or good morning, depending on when you're viewing this. My name is Antonio Galindo, and I'm with NEA Member Benefits. And I do apologize that I'm not there with you guys during this training for you guys to go out and recruit new members and engage current members. I've been asked to provide you guys with a little information about our complimentary life insurance policy that we have that every single member gets. And what makes this particularly interesting is that we're going to have a little contest. So when you as volunteers, as member organizers go out and help recruit members and engage current members, we thought it'd be interesting to make it a little fun and also give you some information. And an interesting tool that you can use to engage members is the complimentary life insurance program. So in this video recording, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some information on what tools you need when you're in the field and what you probably have in front of you. But also we're going to talk to you about what the program is, how you can use it, and what do you need to know as a member organizer. So I'm going to show a little PowerPoint. It's not going to take too long, I promise. We're going to get you out of here really quick. But what I wanted to do is just go over some of the basics of the complimentary life insurance program. So every single member who is a member of AEA gets a free life insurance policy. It's a very small policy, and we'll talk about the ins and outs during the PowerPoint, which is really quick. It's only a couple slides. Don't you get nervous, and you can review this at any time. And I'm also going to email this to you. But what we want you to be able to do is engage members using this as a tool. So when you're out there and you're talking about all the wins that the association has done on members' behalf and get people engaged, everyone has their own special way that they approach members. Well, we want to make it a little bit easier to also engage them using member benefits, okay? Now, we don't want you to be experts in everything, and we don't want to cloud the message, whatever organizing issue you have. But this is a great way for you to engage current members. We have a lot of members that don't necessarily get involved in the things that we do and attend meetings and maybe don't know too much about what we do. So this is a great way for you to be able to start a conversation. And it's an even better way for you to start a conversation with the current member in front of a non-member or a potential member. So let's say you're in the teacher's lounge or you're in the bus barn or anywhere you go where there's a group of people and you only have a few minutes and you talk to them about, joining the association. You can go up to a current member. You'll have a list of who the current members are and say, hey, I know you're a member with AEA. Have you had a chance to fill out your your complimentary life insurance beneficiary form? And they're like, well, no, I didn't even know we had it. And you're like, well, great. Here's the form. You can open it up. You can fill the information out. It's very simple. You could fold it up. You could put this tab back and it'll seal it. And then that's all you have to do. Every member gets a free life insurance policy. But it's really important that you do that in front of a potential member if you have the opportunity. And that way you're able to show people, look at some of the value that we have through member benefits. And again, every member gets a free life insurance benefit. So how do you fill this out? What information do you need in this information? It's really basically pretty simple. All you need is the member's name, number, and address. Very simple. They're going to have that. And whoever they're going to designate as their beneficiary. So if it's a spouse, they could put their spouse's information. If it's a family member, they could put that information. If the member says, well, I have multiple children, how do I do that? There's not enough space. Really simple. You just put insured, children of the insured, and list their names. It could go anywhere on this document. You fold it up and that'll be their official form they have. If they've already filled one out previously and they're trying to figure out who it was, all they have to do is fill this out and this will supersede the previous one. So even if they did it last year, life changes, things happen. There's a child added to the family. Unfortunately, there could be a divorce, a passing in the family. So they make sure they want to update their beneficiaries every couple of years. Now you can go online to do this. It's really simple to do, and I'm going to show you how to do that as well. But we prefer for this campaign that you actually get the physical paperback, because that way it's a great way for you to engage with them. But if you're not able to do that, then you could share that information with them. So it's very simple to use. It also has some information on the back. And if they want additional information about other life insurances we have, they can check those off real quick. So it's a great way for you to engage and start a conversation with the member. Some of the other tools that you'll probably have with member benefits is this 8.5 by 11 members program services guide. It's the condensed version of the booklet you probably have in front of you. It's just more simple to carry, but it has basically the same information. So again, it's a great way for you to use these tools in your toolbox when you're talking with members. But again, we don't want to cloud the organizing issue. We want to make sure that you're in there for a single focus to recruit members and talk about the association. But these are great tools to be able to talk with them about. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you a really quick PowerPoint on some of the things that the ins and outs of the program that we have for our complimentary life insurance program. So hopefully you can see the screen right now, and I'm just talking to myself here. But what we want to do is kind of give you some information on what the program involves. So as you can see here, we have a life insurance benefit exclusively for our members. This protection program is a small policy. It's $1,000 and it's intended for final expenses. And as you can see here, we have a QR code. So if members want to be able to register, they can do that. This is at no cost to the member. It's totally free. The policy is a small policy of $1,000, but it's intended for final expenses. And what we would like for our members to do is be able to fill that form out, and that way we're able then to, God forbid, if something happens to them, we're able to help the family with that. So the family will receive $1,000 worth of life insurance intended for final expenses. And what are that? What are those things? As anybody who's ever had anybody's passing knows that sometimes there's last minute bills that come up, extra money for the funerals needed, even to pay the utility bills of that person who passed. So this check will get sent, benefit will get sent to the member's family or the beneficiary within 9 days that we receive the claim form back and we've communicated with the member. So it's really simple to use, and we want to make sure that our members get the protection they need. In addition to the $1,000, there's a few other highlights and caveats to the program. If a member is involved in a accidental death or dismemberment, then members get paid between $5,000 to $50,000 worth of coverage in the event of that. Now, those, I won't go into too many details because sometimes it could be uncomfortable, but sometimes when the member unfortunately maybe loses the loss of their use of their leg or arm or something like that, again, I don't want to get too graphic, then it depends on what the benefit will be to help the family or help the injured during that rehabilitation period. In addition to that, there's also some additional benefits that have that. And one of the things that, that's prevalent in our country, and it's unfortunate that we have to talk about, but in the event that there is a workplace violence or homicide, then the family receives $150,000 worth of coverage, no questions asked. And that's just something we want to make sure that our members understand, that what we do is we're here working for you and make sure that we want to protect the members of our NEA family. So again, if there's a workplace violence, then the member's family receives $150,000 worth of insurance benefit and no questions asked. So again, we ask our members to take advantage of this by filling out the form, whether they're going online, but we would really encourage them for this exercise for them to go and fill out the form. So what do they need to do? So it's really simple. We want to make sure if they're going to go online, they just log on, they click the name your beneficiary button from where we talked about, which is at the www.neamb.com/connect, and I'll show you about that too as well. Or they can just go to our website, neamb.com, and register there. But they can also fill this information out, is what we're encouraging to be able to do that. Then in the unlikely event, if they want to find out more information, they can give us a call directly at our member services number at 1-800-637-4636, and they're going to be able to help you. So what do members of the family need to know? It's a really quick two-step process. So when you're engaging with members and you're talking about your free life insurance policy, you just let them know that they probably need to let their family know with all insurances that they have, that the first thing they need to do is, if they could maybe let members know, let their family know that they have the policy. The second step is, in the unfortunate event, and hopefully that doesn't happen, that the member passes, that they need to call 1-800-637-4636, which is our member services number, to be able to locate and get the claim form sent to them. Now, members can also call AAA directly, or they can also call me, or they can probably talk to their local president, and their local president will get in touch with AAA and we'll get the process started. But to make it quicker, it is simpler that they just call us directly. And when they fill out the form, we're going to send them that policy information that has all that information on there, on who to do, on what to call, and the next steps to take. But it's really simple. Just let your loved ones know that you have the policy, and let them know how they can get a hold of us and contact us. So what do you need to know as a member organizer, as an association rep, as one of our generous retired people that come and help us recruit new members? Well, what you need to know is obviously how to The form is here. Make sure you have them. Make sure they can fill the information out. Also know that if they have any questions, they can contact us directly at 1-800-637-4636. Instruct their families of their association, who they're association member of, and how to find that information. And we just want to make sure that we have this most accurate information as we can. And just to recap, that once a family member fills out this and returns the form, then a check will be issued within 9 days. And that's why it's intended for final expenses. So look at the resources that we have. As you can see here, what I'm holding up and what's on the screen too as well is our complimentary life form and information how they can fill it out. And just a real quick snapshot of a flyer where what members and organizers can use to be able to refer as a cheat sheet to be able to figure that out. And if they would rather register online, they can do that at neamb.com/connect. And I see right there that I misspelled the word connect, so I just put that in real quick, but neamb.com/connect. So it's important that they have that information. And as member organizers, if you want to find out more information, so say you're in the school and it's a Wednesday, May 4th, and you're out there talking with members during this campaign, and you want to find more information and you're like, I need a little bit more about it, feel free to reach out to me. My name is Antonio. My email is there. You can text me too as well. My cell phone is 702-860-6455. I'd be happy to help you provide more information. But it's really intended for you to be able to get as much information as you can. And we're here as a support to be able to help you through this and be able to get you signed up for some prizes for helping grow the organization. But again, really simple to use. Fill out the complimentary life form. Then once you're done, you turn them in. You can turn them in to the organizer, to the UNICEF, the OC, and they're going to be able to collect those. And then we're going to roll you for some fun prizes. So again, really simple information to use. Not too hard, not a heavy lift. We always say at member benefits, we have the fun job. We get to talk about the fun things about saving members money. So take this information, whether it's a booklet or whether it's this real quick flyer, learn a little bit about member benefits. The most important thing is that we have benefits. We're here to help our members save time and money by using member benefits. And always remember this, that membership doesn't cost, that it pays more sometimes to leave the organization than it does to stay with the organization. Because if you're utilizing the benefits, you're really going to make more money than you would paying your dues. So again, it's going to go to recoup the cost of your paying your dues. Now that's anywhere from saving money on auto insurance from our AEA endorsed partners at California Casualty, to our Savvy program for student loan debt navigator we have, to savings every day at our NEA marketplace. So familiarize yourself with some of the information and just know that if somebody needs something, they could probably find it with us too as well. Not to mention our cool travel benefits that we have, where we can actually pay members to go travel with our NEA travel dollars, where when members sign up, they automatically get $500 travel dollars to redeem dollar for dollar for different things on cruises, hotels, car rentals, fun things like that. So I'll just whet your appetite a little bit about that. But it is important that you find that information. But again, the most important thing I can tell you is don't lead in with member benefits. It's an important value add, but it's not the reason why members should join the organization. But we understand people live in the real world and it's about dollars and cents. We don't want to lead in necessarily with member benefits because that only gives us a transactional relationship. We really want a transformational relationship. But again, when you're engaging with members, use these tactics, and they're going to help you engage a current member, and actually will also help you engage a potential member. So you can say, we just signed these members up. Some great information for them to be able to save a lot of money throughout their career and support them. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Again, my name is Antonio. I know a lot of you guys, but my phone number is 702-860-6455. And we're going to be able to help you whatever you need. So please feel free to reach out. Thank you.